next thing I have to do is get YouTube set up. I want to be on time. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I don't want to push the wrong button. That's for sure. Push schedule for later. Push public so I can get it started. Ooh, come on, girl. Next. And then on top of that, I have to, oh my gosh, wait. On top of that, I have to get my music ready because when I move the music files over to a new folder, my music got moved from OBS, and now I have to re-find it. Let me set up my computer for the YouTube people. Oh, don't push the wrong button, girl. Don't push the wrong button. It's too early to be pushing the wrong button. Gotta have another good show today. I will have another good show today. Let me see how that looks. Come on. Go live. Look at me just, what's going on, Twitch people? Look at me just falling on into this just without a care in the world. I'm falling on into this program. Maybe I'll put my necklace on today. I look elderly underdressed. I'll put my necklace on today. See how far I can get before the people start coming in. Okay, so I want to refine the music for Twitch. Today's video is going to be about let me take the Bluetooth off. Disconnected. Today's video is going to be about funny news. It's Tuesday. Where in the world did Monday go? Alright, so what I'm looking for, I need to replace my music file. Let me see, music file, double click, browse. Now, I categorized all of this these music files, and I was like, I'm sorry, you can't find it. I'm like, I know you lying. I took my time yesterday, and I even worked an hour over. There it is. And then let me be sure that everything is playing in the background. Close. Let me turn up my volume. I can slightly hear. Let me turn my volume up a pinch more for the Twitch people. Good morning, Twitch people. Thank you for coming in. I just set up for Elay TV for YouTube, so you have two options to watch it over here, and you also have an option to join the other cool peeps on YouTube. Have the music up, and there you go. Today's video, because I don't have it in the topic for the Twitch people yet, it's going to be about funny news, and it's going to be fun. Thank you guys for coming in, and I'm about to get started over with the YouTube people. Please, Twitch people, please be advised I'll play a special video at the end, and let's go. What's going on, my YouTube peeps? I just got Twitch and everything set up. How are you guys doing this fine Tuesday? Taco Tuesday. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me get the echo out of here. I'm echoing. Something's going on. I'm hearing things. Somebody help. Gosh. Okay, I fixed it. Ah, that was crazy. When you hear echoing, it's like you're underwater. Help me. I'm falling. Let me refresh the page so I can get in the comments and like be talking to you guys. Happy Tuesday. I'm on here in color having a good time. I'm actually still warming myself up to wake up. I've been up for about 45 minutes already, getting things set up, getting myself stirred around, decided what I'm gonna drink, which snacks I'm gonna eat this morning. You guys have any snacks this morning? It is 5:07 a.m. How you doing? I'm happily married. I've been married for 10 years. It's laggy. Yeah, usually I have this stuff fixed. I'm having a little technical difficulties. Just a second. I'm about to go in here and look myself, but I didn't want to be late So I'll go into the live going on my mind. But right now, you guys are in behind the scenes. I call it behind the scenes. The stuff I do when you guys aren't here for the first 10 minutes is echoes, delays. Do you guys oh, let me keep that quiet. There we go. That might fix it. I took care of all the echoing. There shouldn't be any more echoing. Twitch is set up at a decent time. And I picked out my snack. It's something like, how you doing, Mary Brand? Thank you for coming in. The entertainment hive. What's going on? You guys are all here. Thank you so much. I'm really happy. It's Taco Tuesday. And guess what? I might actually fix tacos this Tuesday. I had a good time this morning creating the thumbnail. Sometimes if I'm in a good groove of productivity, I'll have the thumbnail fixed the night before. But this morning I created the thumbnail and it's going to be about funny news. So I typed in pretty much funny news that's going on today. And you know, in this work, AI Overview provided a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm really happy about that. Thank you guys. We have John Davis, Zach in the Heezy, Issa, Ahmed, Rama. We have Zach in-house, Informal. Wow. And thank you for pressing the like button already. Let me get my happy messages in here. 5:09 a.m. on a Tuesday. Good night to some of you guys and good morning to some of you. We had a great turnout yesterday on Monday Mood Motivational Monday or something like that. What is it called? I'm still practicing it. It's Morning Mood Monday Madness. Let's power mood. You guys really showed up yesterday. We had over 100 of you cool peeps participating in the turkey leg survey. About 34% of the people did not have turkey legs. I thought that was interesting, fun, and amazing. So I actually got to introduce and educate people on the miracles of just how good turkey legs taste. Yeah, so we talked about turkey leg cut yesterday. And today is Tuesday, something light and fun. Yesterday was something light and fun too. I really thank you guys for showing up and showing out yesterday. While I'm talking to you guys, I'm looking through my notes. Do you guys use the digital notes? Like, you know how we have the post-it notes, the sticky notes? Well, they have the digital ones. So I'm going through here looking for my, so I can have everything set up. I had to refix them because I accidentally sat my earbuds on the enter button, and so when I was in my post-it notes, it kept pushing enter and I didn't know. So all of my notes, the post-it note is really long, but it's a bunch of blank space because something sat on the key. So I'm gonna have to fix that after the show, or paste everything over into a no post-it, because I'm like, what the age? Oh my goodness. Oh, where'd my notes go? I worked so hard on these notes. I have like a fun fact or something that may help you along the way. So in addition to having my post-it notes set up, I also have them copied and pasted on my Google, what is it called? Like Google Docs. So just in case I accidentally delete the digital notes, they'll be backed up by way of copy and paste on my Google documents, because that's happened a lot. What's going on, Amy? Thank you for coming in. We've got Amy Rosecki, Chris Thompson, Dusty Rhodes. Well, they cost a lot. You must have expensive taste. Postcard stamps are getting more expensive, but I think the last time I checked online, they're still the cheapest if you buy the postcards with the stamps affixed that are outdated. You know, not like that, but like far as the style that's discontinued, it's cheaper that route. But if you're trying to buy a bulk of those, man, you have some expensive taste if you eat postcards and postage stamps. No, that's far cry from turkey legs. I'm not eating stamps. They cost too much. I still like writing letters and mailing letters to a select few. The art of letter writing, I think we should bring that back, but we all should ask for them to lower the price of stamps. Those things are expensive now. It's like stamps are just as much as a bag of chips. Remember, the bag of chips used to be like 25 cents? The kinds you put in the kids' lunch boxes. Now it's like, do you want a small bag of chips or postage stamp so you can mail a Christmas card to your grandma? Like, you shouldn't have to choose. You pick your grandma, you idiot. Sit down. You're gonna scare my people away. I'm sorry if he's scared, y'all. It's too early for all that crud. Please be advised, he is gonna be popping in sometimes throughout the video, saying his 2 cents all in the video, scaring my precious community of people. How are you guys doing today? Me pulling in, checking things on the back end, and we're about to go past our 10-minute mark. Today a cow, yesterday a cow, tomorrow I will be a ladybug. It's like a Minnie Mouse ladybug. Tomorrow I'll be a Minnie Mouse, and Thursday I will be dressed as myself like a normal person, and on Fridays Hercules. Have you guys seen Hercules the shark? He is shark-tastic. What's going on, Cam? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, let me put my stuff in here. Where are you? Got cows in the chat. It's almost time to sing the cow. Peace and love to you. Thank you for that message. Today I'm keeping it simple. I actually have some bottled water that I poured into my cup. I've been drinking tea consecutively every day since I lost my voice. Some of y'all were here when I lost my voice, so I've been drinking tea heavy. Hold on, was that Tarsus? Let me see. Plasma Zombie says meow, 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 sir, meow. Oh my gosh, a call that says meow. Sorrow, Cam, LP, Zombie, Sidston, David M. Murphy, what's going on? Hey, or should I say, moo, moo, moo. I bet you some of the Chick-fil-A people watch this and be like, is this our channel? When did we get a channel? Oh my gosh, we're blowing up. We have our own channel. No, boo-boo, it's me, LA, over here having a good time. You guys, we made it past our 10-minute marker. You want to know that's really cool? We have patience. We have stamina as we successfully passed the 10-minute mark. Are they still doing the 10-minute mark on YouTube? Because last week we found out that all you gotta do is wait 7 seconds and you can start acting crazy on YouTube. Is that true or no? Man, we have crispy bacon in the heezy. You guys remember Mavis Bacon? That let me minute. I don't want to accidentally lose that. Do you guys remember Mavis Bacon? Wasn't that a typing game? Yeah, we had well, should I say typing class? And one of the classes that I was in, we had Mavis Bacon, and for one of our activities for free time, we got to be on the computer playing. And so I played that. It was set up as a thank you for coming in, YouTube, official YouTube in India. Welcome. Yes, I am a cow. You guys, let's welcome YouTube of India in the house. Let's show them some love by putting hearts and stuff in there. Oh my gosh, I'm honored to have you guys here. Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome to where the cool kids hang, the cool peeps. We like to vibe in the morning to just start our day with something refreshing, positive, and uplifting. It is time for audience participation where we put cows in the chats because we passed the 10-minute mark successfully, because we are patient, we are tough, we have stamina to wait out the time. It is time, guys, for cows in the chats. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's time for song. Let me put that in there. Let me get my song. I had pushed copy and paste, but it didn't do it. So let me Trying again, right? Let me paste that in here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things that have not been classified yet that live here on Earth. It is time for the morning moo cows in the chat. Harmonica. Thank you. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cow. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. This is the time where here on LA TV we celebrate the wonderful cow, aka bovine, and I'd like to apologize because the NASA people, also known as the science people, like to place the blame on us precious cows for us being the reason for a global warming and the world going to pot. I guess they ran out of people to place blame into the animals, and the animals being the precious cows. Sorry, I like cows. They are cute. They are adorable. Thank you so much, official YouTube India page, for subscribing, and we really appreciate it. I see you putting cows in the chat, and I push approved art of mine. It's been a long time. Thank you for coming in. Perhaps there might be too many cows. If you'd like to put more cows in there, but less, maybe it'll work, because I saw you threw a camel in the chat. I'm going to put some more as well. We have a robot in the chat. Thank you, Rahib. Vati, thank you so much. It is fun to be over here. We've got mushrooms in there. Hi, welcome in. I'm gonna sing the song again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things here on Earth. They say America is the melting pot. No, planet Earth is the one and only great melting pot. Thank you for coming into planet Earth, because I know I'm not the only one watching. You and you are watching. Let's welcome in people around the world and now in space who are probably here. Welcome into Elay TV, where all are welcome and all we want to do is have a good time. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. In the chat, calls in the chat. If it was not, guys, Burger King, there will be no flame broil burger, so I gotta do it one time for the flames in the chat. Okay, Burger King, or just barbecue cows in general. Meow 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 meow. Let me find my flame broils. Let me move the keyboard over. Flame broil cows. We got cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, everybody. Let's see. Show some love. Show cows in the chat. Everybody, thank you for coming in. Flame broil. Meow, meow, meow. Flame broil in the heezy. Shouts out to Burger King for holding it down, for barbecuing those beautiful cows, because I like Burger King and I like barbecue. Thank you for putting random cows in the chat. And also, I'd like to say, it's not NASA people, you know y'all messed up. We have a So as a peace offering for the people who are here, I want to ask you for a special request. Can you at least bring the unicorn back, since y'all making everything else? Y'all done invented tofu. Y'all done invented fake fur. Y'all invented the Impossible Burger, seedless grapes, seedless fruits and vegetables. Please do us the solid, and as an apology for messing up this planet, bring back the unicorn, and also the lab. Can you give us a gift? Strawberry coffee. One time for the one-time strawberry. Meow, meow, meow. Thank you guys for coming into the morning mood. It is 5:51 a.m. here. 5:51 a.m. here. I appreciate you guys' audience participation. It means so much to me. I'm having a great time. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. Thank you for my new viewers, because if it weren't for you, I would not be here. Before I get started, once again, I still want to getting me past my personal goal of 5K subscribers. I don't want it anymore, but they're gonna keep coming in. I've reached my goal and I passed it. It don't take much to keep this girl happy. I'm gonna reach past it because of all you. It means so much to me. I have one more thing to put in. It's 5:22. Yes, it's 5:22. And I appreciate the likes. I'm gonna put a skunk. I put a skunk in the chat yesterday. So some of you might see boxes, some of you may see the skunks. Thank you for the audience participation and liking and commenting and subscribing. I'm gonna put a survey in here now to see which kind of cereal you guys would choose today in this one. Today I'm gonna have us choose between Fruit Loops and cereal. So let me type in Fruit Loops and push Frosted Flakes. And then for my third option pass, I'll just have breakfast from McDonald's. I'll eat McDonald's breakfast. There we go. Survey is up, and this one shiny options to choose from if you wish to participate in the survey. What's going on? What's going on, Strawberry Fields? You guys are really coming into the chats really fast. Thank you. I'm gonna go back up and read some more. Tayusha, thank you for coming in. Strawberry Fields and the Heezy, thank you for the skunks. We have Legacy Remains, backup channel, Chris Thompson. Thank you so much, Legacy Remains. Thank you so much for your appreciation and celebrating with me. We've got Confetti by Legacy Remains. We have Chris Thompson put in the cows in the chats, cows in the chats. Strawberry Fields already chose. We've got Frosted Flakes. What's going on, yo? We have Taisha Baker, Astro Sheriff. Thank you for my compliment on the cow outfit, and y'all, it's really cozy. That's what mornings are about. I've got breakfast cereal here, Fruit Loops mixed with Lucky Charms, and then I have a bottle of water that I just poured in here today. You know, waking up, getting your favorite food. Somebody put in Cheerios, eat more chicken. You have exams tomorrow. Your exams will go well. I'm rooting for you. You guys, let's lift Aaron up his success. Warm wishes. He's got exams tomorrow, board exams tomorrow. You will do well. That's a fact. Stay confident, be encouraged. You got this. Lucky Charms by Nikki Hinkle. Rich have a candy bar in there. LOL. Lamb Cole in. You can put the question in as whether or not I want to answer it. Thank you, Raw. God bless you too. Rich and the Heezy. What would you do if you got a $5 donation? I will start reverse crying. That's what I call it over here. Reverse crying. Thank you for coming in, Amor Agape. I will reverse cry, and I will be very happy. I will be so thankful. I know those times are coming. I know those. Write the vision and make it plain. I have a vision already of what I would do when things start coming like that. Thank you guys so much for coming in. As a matter of fact, I usually put this in here, but I just forgot. I'm having a good time hanging out with you guys. I'm not even getting to the article yet, but that's what it's about. Not to feel rushed, at least for me. Not to feel rushed and not to feel pressured. I'll get to the topic at hand shortly. Let me copy and paste good morning in here to all of you. And paste. Some of you guys have to get up and get going for work. Appreciate you for having me in the background while you're at work. That's what happened yesterday. I was honored. Someone was on third shift and said that they were listening to me while at work. I thought that was really cool to be able to be a positive inspiration for somebody. Let me in and pin it to the top. Thank you guys for participating in the survey. Once I read, I'll let you know what I have chosen. So, in today, which cereal would you choose today in this one shiny moo? Moo. We have Fruit Loops at 36%. You guys are already tearing up the surveys in a good way. 21% pick Frosted Flakes and Animal's Voice from SpongeBob. Pass. I'll eat McDonald's breakfast. 43% McDonald's breakfast. I am currently munching on Fruit Loops mixed with Lucky Charms cereal, and I too would choose McDonald's. So I'm going to type it in because I cannot physically participate in the survey, but I'm definitely going to raise up my digital hand and share what I'm picking. So let me type in McDonald's. I'm choosing McDonald's also, guys. Thank you so much for the love. McDonald's today. I'm choosing, and if you want, you can make it a thing, because I don't know if some of you are not. You have your onesies on, we just hang out and just chill or have our comfortable blankets and hang out with the cool peeps, because we're the cool peeps. McDonald's. Today I'm choosing McDonald's, and I'm gonna put a burger and fries. Well, not a burger and fries. I'm gonna put breakfast food in here. Let me see. BREAK. I had to type in pancakes. PANs. There they are. I found pancakes. So you know how McDonald's have pancakes in there. There's some pancakes. What else they have like for breakfast? Egg. And put some eggs in there with the skip. There we go. That's my McDonald's breakfast. Alright, so we did the cows in the chat. I appreciate your audience participation. I had a good time. I saw skunks, the sunshine emoji. Today's topic is going to be fun topics listed, but I didn't read it, so I'll be reading this stuff together right along with you all. Thank you guys. I'm just showing a little love, support, because why not? It means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I had to look through the tabs. I have several tabs open, so I had to find it. Strawberry Fizz, Hercules the Shark will be on this Friday. Thank you for inquiring. So yeah, we have a cow that comes on LA TV. The Ladybug comes on tomorrow. LA dressed as herself will be on Thursday, and Hercules the Shark will be on Friday. Hercules the Shark. Hercules. I had to clap my hands just a second. I'm actually putting sharks in here. This Friday, CLES. The shark will be on this Friday. There you go. Hercules. He's doing fine. He was in the midst of writing his grocery list last time I chatted with him. I chatted with Hercules the Shark before turning in for the night. Yeah, he was preparing a grocery list, so he might tell y'all what he did on that day. We'll see. But that's for him to tell you, but I can't tell you that much. Let me write a note down on here so I don't lose track of what I'm doing. There we go. Thank goodness for pen and paper. You guys remember pen and notebook paper? So many people typing stuff now, right? I do too, but I still had to type. I still had to write. I'm looking for the tab with the funny stories. Here they are. So in AI overview, guys, I asked any funny news today, and AI overview actually provided. Thank you so much, Unicorn Girl. Earlier in the live, I put unicorns in the chat. And ladies and gentlemen, we have unicorn in the chat. John Hitter is in here. R. Ren F is in here. Thank you guys. It's from the dairy farm. Yeah. Let me scooch to keep track of the comments as I read what that overview provided for us. I'm curious to see what's going to be in here. I know I am. So once again, I typed in any funny news today, and AI Overview provided quite a bit of stuff. It says you're looking for a chuckle this Tuesday, August 19th, 2025, exclamation point. Here's a roundup of some amusing and odd news stories. It's time for the stories, guys. Sit down. You're gonna scare people away. Why do you keep doing this? Stop it. Sit down. So AI Overview broke this down into categories. And there's a category where it is animals. So the animal category, by way of AI Overview, is said in one, a mischievous fox nicknamed Sneaker Snatcher became notorious for stealing shoes from campsites at Grand Teton National Park. Surprisingly, some campers began intentionally leaving out their footwear, perhaps hoping for a visit from the furry bandit. Park officials issued warnings urging visitors not to encourage wildlife by leaving belongings accessible. That is funny. Here's another story in reference to funny news today, brought to you by AI Overview, and it says here, a black and white cat in Costa Rica was apprehended for attempting to smuggle over 230 grams of Why would they blame the cat? A black and white cat in Costa Rica was apprehended for attempting to smuggle over 320 grams of marijuana and 67 grams of street pharmaceuticals known as crack C into a prison. The feline courier was spotted jumping over a fence by guards and was later turned over to the National Animal Health Service. I cannot. That's crazy. Thank you for coming in from Ireland. Welcome, Kevin Micken. Thank you for coming in. Strawberry Fields is laughing. Yes. Rex Morton, thank you. That is ridiculous. I have to put some cat emojis in the chat. Shout out to the cat who kinda got arrested. Why would they blame that on the cat? It's not the cat's fault for doing that. You gotta blame it on the people who did that. But let me put some cats in the chat really quickly, because that story right there was... Where is the laughing cat emoji? I can't. That is funny. Here's another one. This is the last one by way of categories for funny news with animals. This is what AI Overview provided. In Somerville, Massachusetts, a woman's encounter with a monster raccoon resulted in scratches and rabies shots. Oh no! The woman was letting her dog out when the raccoon attacked, prompting to call 911. Now, look at Black Cat, yes. So I want to open up to read further about the cat trying to sneak things into the prison, because this might not be the first time it's happened, but the first time it got caught. Let me see if I can find the article. News, funny and strange. There's 9 sites. Show all sites, and I wanted to go in order. Let me find Guards at prison in Costa Rica. Let me figure it out. There's so many articles, so what I'm going to do is re-ask the question, black and white cat was apprehended. I'm going to copy this and paste it and see what else I can find. I need to know more about this cat. And I wonder if it's found a new home. A home that will teach it the correct way. There was a Disney movie, wasn't it, where they had like a hotel, the people were living in the hotel, and then this guy had a ring of monkeys where he trained the monkeys how to go into the hotels and steal people's jewelry. That seemed like a movie. It might have been a Dr. Dolittle movie. But now this has happened in real life, kinda, with the cat, but the cat was smuggling street pharmaceuticals into the jail. What in the H, man? Thank you so much for liking the cow onesie. Complimented me on that too and said it's comfortable. It is quite comfortable. Thank you so much. YMB4410 is very comfortable. Goodwill, and I believe because I found it at Goodwill and got it from there. But then I looked for a replacement one, and I saw them online at Amazon. I believe this is the men's size, so it's definitely oversized intentionally for comfort. So yeah, cow tipping. I have not done that, but in high school I heard the guys talk about it when we were in art class. They talked about what they did over the weekend, and so I enjoy listening to those stories. So what I'm doing, because I want to find out more about that cat that was smuggling in contraband, to see if AI Overview can give us a more detailed breakdown. And here it is. A black and white cat was in let me see, in Serpent. Hang on, I have to pronounce this. I might have to I got it. A black and white cat was intercepted by prison guards in Poique, Costa Rica, while attempting to smuggle street pharmaceuticals into a correctional facility. Authorities discovered that the cat was carrying over 2 grams of marijuana and 67 grams of crack CC in 2 plastic packages taped to its body. Meow. Or should I say no? What's going on, Chile? Hi! We are talking about, in funny news today, a cat busted for smuggling street pharmaceuticals into a prison. This cat was carrying 67 grams of CC in 2 plastic packages taped to its body. The street pharmaceuticals were intended for inmates within the prison. The incident highlights the length to which criminals go to smuggle contraband into prisons, often exploiting animals as unwitting carriers. After its apprehension, the cat was turned over to the National Animal Health Service for evaluation and care. No! Okay. Cat was turned it over for evaluation because we don't know something. The cat didn't make it over this time. I wonder if it happened more than once. I think it did because the cat was too familiar. Yo, AI Overview is prompting a deep dive overview. I'm getting ready. Yes, the cat is guilty of all charges. It probably didn't know how to get out of there. I hope the cat didn't lose one of its precious lives being scared to death as it got arrested. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's a deep dive overview. What more could it provide for us? We're about to find out. Okay. A black and white cat in Costa Rica was apprehended for attempting some street pharmaceuticals into a prison. What's going on, Black? And once again, shouts out to Chile. The location was Poco Cay Penitentiary in Costa Rica. The contraband the cat was carrying 2 packages taped to its poor fur body containing over 230 grams of marijuana and 67 grams of crack CC and rolling paper. See, that's why I like AI overview. AI overview was messy. It was carrying rolling papers too. The shame. So the cat was rolling papers. Discovery and intervention. Guards spotted the cat near the perimeter fence and was able to catch it. So this all went down that night. A cat was caught in Puerto Rico trying to smuggle contraband into his was caught. Confusion with confiscation and care. The drugs were removed and confiscated. Well, how? I'm quite sure they didn't just flush them down the toilet. But moving on, boys and girls. Chemicals were removed and confiscated, and the cat was handed over to the National Animal Health Service for evaluation. Killed to the National Animal Service for evaluation. What's going on? Sit down. What's going on, Poland? Monday I wear my cow outfits. Because they're fun and I like cows. So good morning to you. Social media users have dubbed the cat Narco Michi. Oh my gosh, or Narco Kitten. Now this cat, he might look. You guys in Costa Rica with the cat, go on if you have it. Start up a YouTube page or Instagram. Already. And this cat, Narco Michi or Narco Kitten. This incident highlights the creative tactics used by criminals to smuggle contraband into prisons, sometimes exploiting animals as unwilling participants. That's right. Good morning to you, and good morning to you. I'm getting out to see if Narco Cat page. That's crazy. Just a second, we're about to find out now. Does Narco Cat have a Instagram page? Speaking of Narco Cat, remember Keyboard Cat? I saw a new Keyboard Cat, and he's in the sports commercial now for football. I reverse cried. I was so happy to see the cats back in action. So I asked, does Narco Cat have an Instagram? Overview said that the cat nicknamed Narco Cat by social media users doesn't have an official Instagram page dedicated to it. However, news stories and social media posts referencing the event can be found. The cat was found smuggling street pharmaceuticals into prison. Photos and videos of the event went viral. Once again, the cat was handed to the National Animal Health Service for a health evaluation after the street pharmaceuticals were removed. Is he or she okay? Let me do a deep dive if the cat has been homed into a better house or they decide to keep him. Look it. Okay, Narco Cat caught on camera. Feline used to smuggle. This one is just a a picture of a random cat. It looks more like Heathcliff, and they just put a disclaimer at the bottom. So no, he doesn't have a Instagram yet. To see that. Oh look, many news organizations and individuals shared the story of Narco Cat on Instagram, often with pictures or videos of the incident. You can find the content related to Narco Cat by searching Instagram for mentions of the incident. And then they have hashtags and I hope he is okay. Let me ask, or is he been placed into a home? Is he okay? I'm getting ready to see. Authorities are investigating how the cat was used in the smuggling attempt and to identify those responsible. While it's impossible to identify the cat's current condition without more recent updates from the National Animal Health Service, the fact that it was placed under their care suggests that its immediate well-being was considered. News reports focus more on the unusual nature of the incident and the methods employed by the street pharmaceutical smugglers, rather than the cat's health after the packages were removed. The discussions about animal welfare and the exploitation of animals in criminal activities. The end. We have come to a conclusion for the Narco Cat, also known as Narco Kitten. I hope they utilize this opportunity to help with the raising of their awareness. And we have another cat to love. We've got Keyboard Cat, we've got Nyan Cat, we've got the cat, rest in peace, Grumpy Cat. You know, that's really cool. So shouts out to AI News. There's more news in reference to any funny news of AI Overview. What's going on, P-Dog? We've got hotels. We got Sam 47. Thank you guys for coming in. The next category, because it's broken down in categories, news today, we've got human news. And AI Overview classified it as human peculiarities. I'm going to take a sip of water and give my voice a small rest. Thank you guys so much for coming in and participating in the survey. In addition to that, I appreciate that. I'm going to put a strawberry cow in the chat just because. For coming in. And NASA people, science people, can you do us a solid and give us a present? Please invent the strawberry cow and bring back the unicorn. You guys are giving us everything else under the sun that we don't want in the name of quote science. Now give us something back good. The unicorn and strawberry cow. You don't have to always give us death and destruction. We want strawberry cow. I'll roll. Do you think they're gonna do it? I wouldn't be surprised. Constantly changing. They might. Like, council been mean to these people. We've been giving them terrible food, bad weather, bad space reports. We should send them an apology. Yes, let's band together and give them what she asked for, strawberry cows, and bring back unicorns. But then we'll have to set up a Protect the Unicorns Foundation, because Lord Voldemort and all the people from Slytherin will try to eat it. But that's another situation. How you doing, Laura? Thanks for coming in. Welcome in from Russia. How are you doing today? It is 5:51 a.m. over here, and it is Tuesday. Thank you for coming in. I've got the TV on in the background. Bluey is currently on. Mom! goodness, I forgot the other child's name. Ah! You lose. Thank you guys for coming in. Hello, Juan. Hello. Morning to you. I'm getting ready to look at the survey. We have 50 people who participated in this survey so far. Let me see what you guys are saying. Which cereal would you choose today in this one shiny moment? Thank you for the compliments, guys. 40% which have selected Fruit Loop cereal for today's breakfast. 24% of you cool people have chosen 24% of you have chosen Frosted Flakes, and 36% said pass. I'll just choose McDonald's breakfast. I was the one who also participated in the survey. I typed my answer down earlier and said I'll have McDonald's as well today. Hello, C-Do-G-G. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I've been hearing that the Chick-fil-A cow wow wow moo. People probably will be like, I didn't know we got a new channel. No, I'm with Chick-fil-A, nor have I ever worked at Chick-fil-A. However, I do like Chick-fil-A's food. I like cows because they're really cool. Continuing on in the article, as I eat some Fruit Loops and kick it with my cool people, And funny news today, the human section, human peculiarities, AI overview categorized it. It reads, a man found himself in a tight spot literally. Oh my goodness, what happened? Inside a playground tube slide in Connecticut. Like Homer Simpson. Remember Homer got stuck in the tube slide? Like during the late 80s, early 90s. Oh my gosh, I have to reread this again. A man found himself in a tight spot, literally, after becoming wedged inside a playground tube slide in Connecticut, requiring rescue by emergency response. What the age, man? I might have to open that article up and expand it when I finish going through all the things that are on here. That's crazy. Continuing on, went viral for humorously recounting the unusual questions they received after their marriage. One frequently asked question, particularly for the wife, was whether she had a sister available for marriage. The next one is, a group of elves are reportedly cycling from Germany to Finland across a village. Oh my gosh, so they're probably dressed up as elves and they're cycling to Finland Santa Claus village. I bet that's a funny sight to see. A library book was finally, I remember this, my husband and I saw this on the news. This is funny. A library book was finally returned to the San Antonio Library after being overdue for nearly 82 years, guys, accompanied by a note from the borrower's family attempting to explain the lengthy absence. The book was gone, missing in action for nearly 82 years, and they finally decided to return it. That fine would be, but when we saw this on the news, they waived it. No, they didn't waive it. They said in Texas they don't charge fines for books being late. Well, where I'm at, they do. They probably would have tried to take us to court and everything for that. As hungry as people are today in these hard times. I'm just, but that is. The story on the news went in reference to the book being 82 years due. Then I think the woman said it was either her grandmother's or her mother's house. They were clearing out her house and then they found the book and returned it. I'm like, Grandma. Another fun story by way of AI overview says, a Florida loggerhead sea turtle named Dilly Dally, who lost the flipper in a predator attack, was released back into the ocean after rehabilitation. Wow. I must read that again. A Florida loggerhead sea turtle named Dilly Dally, who lost the flipper in a predator attack, was released back into the ocean after rehabilitation. Let me see if I can find a turtle emoji. Turtle, T-U-R. There it is. I'm gonna put the turtle in here. That's so cute. There it is. Dilly Dally, Shilly Shally. That's funny. Yeah, so the turtle was rehabilitated and sent back into the ocean. Shout out to the people who took the time and care for him. An individual in Maryland. Experienced a stroke of luck winning a $31,670 lottery prize. Inspired by a lucky feeling. Now that's good news. You guys always use their spiders, senses. Use your gut. Congratulations to you. And I hope that he will, well, they didn't say if it was a man or a woman, he or she will be safe. And please use it wisely. And here's another one. After 529 days alone in the Australian bush, a mini dachshund named Valerie was reunited with her owners. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. Instantly thought of not Hoodwinked, but there's a movie, Open Season. Remember when they dressed up their dachshund dog and he was in the RV with his pet parents and all he wanted to do was be free. He wanted to be free. Oh, that's so cool. I must read that again. After 529 days alone in the Australian bush, a mini dachshund named Valerie was reunited with her owners. That was a tough dog. Now, that could be a fun movie. That's got seeing how the dog survived there. That's more than a year. It's been there for a year, man. I'm like, oh my gosh, over a year and the dog survived. I would like to hear a follow-up about him or her. But for me, out of curiosity, I am going to go back out of the human peculiarities and talk about the man getting stuck in the slot. This happened before in the past. Now it's happening again. Let me put some cows in the chat. Not chat, moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. You know what? I forgot to put my hashtags into my description. I need to do that because it may continue to help me with what I have going on. So, sidebar. Let me get my taggies so I can place them into my glorious channel. Let me maximize this just for a moment. I'm doing a little go to live, and you know I didn't put a title in the chat. Well, I caught it now, right? So that's the thing. Caught it and correct it and put morning moo. I'm not leaving. I'm just singing the Morning Moo song. Today's topic, Morning Moo with Elay TV. Let me type that in. Y'all didn't even type that in. Morning Moo with Elay TV. Da 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 da. Meow, 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 meow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Morning Moo with Elay TV. How you do? Morning Moo with Elay TV. silly stories. That's what I'll name it. I'll put like funny, silly stories for today, or funny news. Funny, fun news stories. Yay! And I'm gonna put a happy face. A side note, my computer, after it updated and refreshed like 3 times, my emojis are working correctly now on my desktop computer. For like the past couple of weeks, when I would type in specifically to search for a said emoji that I wanted, like happy face or birthday cake, it wasn't pulling anything up. It said it could not do that. So I'm glad it updated itself, because it makes finding the emojis to express myself that much easier. There, I fixed it now. And I also put the date, and I put my hashtags in because I'm quite sure that would help. Let me put the you guys. Thank you for waiting while I do a little important house maintenance on here. It's very important. And a few of you have subscribed. Thank you for the new subscribers, and thank you for everyone who's day ones, day twos, and day news for coming in. Thank you so much. Now let me find the tab word, because I want to see more information about the person who got stuck in the slide, just like on Simpsons. Man found himself in a tight spot. Man stuck in the slide. Let me ask YouTube, what's going on? Not YouTube, AI overview. A man stuck in a tube slide recently. I have to put recently because I believe this happened before. Go straight to AI mode for me. Oh, okay, so it says Connecticut. Let me go back to make sure the same story. Did out loud to you. Connecticut, yes, okay, Connecticut. A man stuck in the tube slide. A man was recently rescued by firefighters after getting stuck in a playground tube slide in Vernon, Connecticut. Yeah, it's happening. This is going down. This is sad, right? And let me put this in here. If I can remember, I'm going to see if so from The Simpsons came out, when Homer actually, that happened to Homer. It says here, here's what is known about the incident. Location, Northeast Elementary School playground. Oh man, in Vernon, Connecticut. Date and time. Wow, it's even being specific. AI overview is messy. I think AI overview stuff too, like so the location, Northeast Elementary School playground in Vernon, Connecticut. Date and time, Saturday, August 16th. That was 19, 18, 17, 3 days ago, 2025, around 4:30 p.m. Saturday, August 16, 2025, around 4:30 p.m. is when the man got stuck in the slide. Victim, a 40-year-old man who was reportedly at the playground with his family doing a good deed, and he got stuck. No circumstances. He got stuck, wedged feet, oh no, and head first, ouch, in the middle of the tube slide. I wonder if he passed out. All that pressure. Rescue fighters, according to the Boston Globe, had to cut the slide apart to free him. Oh, way to go, Dad! Rescue firefighters, according to the Boston Globe, had to cut the slide apart A process that took approximately 30 minutes. EMS personnel provided him with oxygen and ventilation due to the heat inside the slide. Exactly that part. Aftermath. The man was evaluated by EMS at the scene but refused further treatment or transport to the hospital. He don't need to be going to the hospital unless he absolutely needed. By him saying no, I believe that he is okay. That's still sad because I forgot to factor in the heat. I am so sorry. All he wanted to do was hang out with his family in the. I'm wondering if deep dive overview for this. But before we go into the deep dive overview of the man getting stuck in the slide, we have reached our first hour right here on Morning Move already. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Morning Move, I am not leaving. It's just time to reintroduce everybody and welcome all the new people in. Thank you for hanging there with me from the top of the key, which is at 5 a.m. in the morning, and welcome and viewers to the Morning Move with Elay TV. Today is Taco Tuesday. Meow meow meow. Let me type in Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday. TACO. And let me find some taco to the Morning Move. I shoot my moo. 2025, and you could have been in this metaverse on YouTube. You are here giving of your time, commenting and subscribing. Every bit adds up, and I really am for coming in. It means a lot to me. We have passed my goal of 5K subs. I'm getting lots of likes now, and let's get ready to get set up to start the cows in the chow. The second hour of Morning Move, or should I say first hour going into the second hour of Morning Move with Elay TV, and for participating in the survey. We've got 60 people here already participating in the survey. The survey cereal would you choose today in this one shiny moment? We have Fruit Loops coming in at 38%, Frosted Flakes at 25%, and in my Squidward tentacle voice response, about pass, I'll eat McDonald's breakfast at 37%. I also chose McDonald's breakfast today. Since I wasn't able to physically participate in the survey, I did type my answer down in the first hour of the show. It is time for Cows in the Chats. For all of you who don't know, it is time for Cows in the Chats. A little segment we do at the top of the hour to welcome in the new people and to get you refreshed. Harmonica, please. Thank you. Cows in the chat. 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 Cows in the chat, calls in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, AI, artificial intelligence, aliens, all of the living, breathing things that are here that have not been classified. Welcome to Elay TV Morning Move, where all are welcome. This is a portion where we celebrate cows on Elay TV, and I like to say, and I want to be the first from the bottom of my cow heart to apologize for the NASA claim on global warming on these precious cows, aka bovine. I guess they ran out of people to blame, and now they're blaming the ending of the world and global warming on us. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But at this time, you can put cows in the chats, animal emojis in the chats, or your favorite emoji in general. And I take this the cow. Thank you for coming in. And you know, if it wasn't for cows, there wouldn't be the Flame Royal Burger King cheeseburgers and hamburgers and no cows on the grill. Moo moo moo. What's going on? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, guys. And could it be possible for the science people down at NASA to give us a strawberry cow to make this world a better place? Let's have a strawberry cow, please. It will be so nice. One more time for the one time. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Beautiful. Let me find a couple of more animal emojis in the chat. Animal. ANIMAL. Let's see. We've got pets, plants in there. And let me find something else that's cute. We talked about turtles today. We talked about cats. And then we're getting ready to finish reading about the man who got stuck in the slide. They said he's okay. So, thank you guys for coming in to this approaching the second hour of morning mood. So a man stuck in the tube slide recently. This went down about 3 days ago, August 16, 2025, around 4:30 p.m. at an elementary in Vernon, Connecticut. There is no deep dive to this, and I wish it was, but I'll end with this. Rescue firefighters had to free him, a process that took approximately 30 minutes. EMS personally provided him with oxygen ventilation due to the heat inside the slide. I hope they gave him water too. I'm quite sure they in here. Aftermath, the man was evaluated by EMS at the scene but refused further treatment or transport to a hospital. Once again, AI responses may include mistakes. I repeat, AI responses may include mistakes. To you all, how are you doing today, this fine Taco Tuesday? Thank you for having me on in the background while you get ready for work. And here's another question, because I wanted to know, I know this happened before. Has this happened before? I'm going to click on the link to see what it says. And according to AI overview, someone getting stuck in a slide at a playground or what have you has happened before. It says yes, comma. While perhaps not a common occurrence, the recent incident in Connecticut is not entirely unique. While other instances of adults getting stuck in tube slides. So it says there are other instances of adults getting stuck in tube slides. Oh my goodness. One Reddit user mentions experiencing this on a water slide in Edmonton, Alberta, where there's even an emergency exit for such situations. Wow. The user describes the experience as terrifying, but notes that the staff were present to assist. Oh my goodness. Another Reddit thread discusses a video of a person stuck in a water slide, with users mentioning similar experiences on slides as places like Noah's Ark in Wisconsin, Dallas. No way. You mean to tell me somebody got stuck on the slide in Noah's Ark in Wisconsin, Dallas? Now that didn't make the news. No, because if that's the Noah's Ark I'm thinking about, that's bad for business. Bad for business. What's going on, Noah? Thank you for coming in. Moonroof, how you doing? Hanging with the cool peeps, shooting the breeze, reading digital articles like our grandparents did when they were at McDonald's or coffee shops, reading the newspaper, hanging with their friends, drinking coffee, catching up to get their day started. That's what we're doing here. Well, they said according to a Reddit story, that someone got stuck in the slide at the Noah's Ark in Wisconsin. Have you heard of that before? Here's one more paragraph in reference to adults getting stuck in slides. While there are anecdotal accounts, they demonstrate that getting stuck in tube slides whether on playgrounds or at water parks is something that has happened before. Happened before. Now that's not supposed to be funny, but it is funny. Are there known design flaws in tube slides that increase the risk of people getting stuck? Is the question. What are the typical dimensions of a tube is the second question. And the third question as a prompt. What other unusual playground accidents have occurred recently? We're gonna end it right there. There was an episode on Simpsons where Homer got stuck in the slide. That's what I want to personally know. Which episode of The Simpsons did Homer get stuck? Alright, as I wait for the answer to gear up about which episode it was for Homer. Which episode did Homer Simpson get stuck in the slide? What's going on, Deegan? Chicken Noodle Soup is here. Move to you, right back at you. The Simpsons episode, according to AI Overview, where Homer gets stuck in a water slide is titled Brush with Greatness. A brush with greatness. Here are the key details. Oh man, key details I must read. Episode details. Here are the key details about the episode. Episode number, Season 2, Episode 18. So yeah, I was right. I was like late 80s, early 90s. So the original air date was April 11th, 1991. Plot point. Homer gets stuck in the water slide at Mount Splashmore Water Park, leading him to vow to lose weight. What's going on, Freddisk? Oh my gosh. So it is true. There is a Simpsons episode, April 11th. To episode 18, plot point, and the episode is titled Brush with Greatness. Homer gets stuck in a water slide at Mount Splashmore Water Park, leading him to vow to lose weight. Now, how we got all the way to the Homer getting stuck into a slide is because today's topic is funny news articles or stories. We've already gone through the animal category, and now we're in the people category of things that happen to humans. And one of the things that happened was a man found himself in a tight spot, literally, after becoming wedged inside a playground tube slide in Connecticut, requiring rescue by emergency responders. So that asked me to see further detail about the story, and then it made me think of the Simpsons episode and seeing if anything else happened by way of adults getting stuck in slides. And yes, other adults have been stuck in slides. Here is something else. This is other. Oh, there's one more section in reference to odd news. This is funny. Flies in here. Color into the chat. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming in. Good morning. 6:21 a.m. over here. Good night to some of you guys, and good morning to welcome into Morning Mood with LA TV. I hope you guys are having a fine day. Do you have your coffees ready? Your hot chocolate or your tea? I actually have a bottle of water here. And I am finishing up the last of my Fruit Loops and Lucky Charms. It's nighttime where you are. Paul said it's nighttime where it's nighttime. Well, yeah, you have a good and safe night. Thank you for coming in. It means a lot because you could have been anywhere else, but you're here. In reference to the category of funny news today, the section is titled Other Oddities. So these are other odd things. You're from Australia? Welcome in from Australia. We have someone else coming who came in yesterday when we were talking about turkey legs from Australia. Thank you. A car crashed into a restaurant in Houston, Texas. Texas is back in the... A car crashed into a restaurant in Houston, Texas, injuring 2 food influencers who were filming the video at the time. What? So that could possibly have been YouTubers where this happened at. A car crashed in a restaurant in Houston, Texas, injuring 2 food influencers who were filming the video at the time. Ouch. Another odd news is solo Bitcoin miner defied the odds, hitting a rare block and earning over $371,000 in the challenging mining environment. Congratulations to the miner. In more odd news, a rare subtropical wood stork was discovered by a deer hunter in Wisconsin. I wonder how that looks. Someone found a new animal? I might have to come back to that to see if they have pictures. And lastly, the oldest chicken named Pearl continues to defy expectations. Shouts out to Pearl. Turkey legs from Australia? Well, we talked about turkey legs in general yesterday because the main topic was about a restaurant called Turkey Leg Hut. So in order to get to the restaurant Turkey Leg Hut, we talked about turkeys and turkey legs. What's going on, Tarsus? Hercules said, how you doing? Thank you for coming in and good morning to you. That's what I want to know. It's just showing me clips of highlights, but we can go over and see. Because I'm interested in the wood stork that was discovered by a deer hunter in Wisconsin. And I want to see how old this world's oldest chicken named Pearl is. Let's go and see how old Pearl the chicken is. I'm with you on that. Up a new tab. Welcome and good morning to all my cool peeps. It is Taco Tuesday over here on the Morning Move. I'm getting ready to see how old the chicken named Pearl is. Just one moment while I type it in. How old is Pearl, the oldest chicken? Alright, as I wait for the answer to be generated, I found an answer. Are you ready? Thank you, AI Overview. Thank you very much. Here's the answer. Pearl, the oldest chicken recognized by Guinness World Records, is 14 years old and 14 years and 69 days old. She was hatched by her owner, Sonia Hull, on March 13, 2011, and was originally named the world's oldest living chicken on May 22, 2025. Pearl is an Easter egger hen. While 14 is old for a chicken, their typical lifespan is 3 to 10 years. Pearl is not the oldest chicken ever recorded. That record is held by Muffy, who passed away at 23 years and 152 days old in the year 2012. Wow! We all need to know the breed of the chicken. Let me see here. Let me type it in to see what breed is Pearl, the oldest chicken. What breed is see? We're about to find out. Oh, it did tell us in the article. I didn't know that's what the name of the breed was. I thought it was just like a cute name they gave it because it just gives eggs. But it says Pearl, the world's oldest chicken. Thank you, AI Overview. It says Pearl, the world's oldest chicken, is an Easter egger hen. Easter eggers are known for their unique egg colors and can be a mix of various breeds. Rather than a specific standard size breeds themselves, this breed type is generally known to have a lifespan of 5 to 8 years, making Pearl's age of 14 particularly impressive. So, Pearl the chicken is considered a breed called Easter egger. That is cool, isn't it? Go Music said, I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good. Do you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch without the milk? I do. I like it both ways, but I like it without the milk too because it makes for a great snack. Put it in a plastic zippy, put it in your pocket and go. It's nice when you're going have a little snack, snack and walk around the neighborhood, or snack and walk around the park, or if you're at work, snack and walk around the designated area where you take breaks. Pearl is a good egg. Talk about it. Totally. When I read your comment, Tarsus, I instantly thought of the original Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't care. I want to know. And that bratty girl was a bad egg. And Willy Wonka was like, you have time to get her. I'm paraphrasing. I think the furnace come on today to burn up the bad eggs. That is so funny. Thank you guys for coming in. Welcome to Morning Moo. Helping you power moo your work week. My name is LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. And it is Taco Tuesday, and today's topic is just silly and odd stories. Right now, we were just wrapping up celebrating Pearl, the world's oldest chicken, and she's from the breed called the Easter egger hen. She is going on strong currently at 14 years of age. She is 14 years, 69 days old. Information. The next thing I wanted to read in reference to these cool facts was about another animal. Oh no, I'm accidentally closing out the tabs. No. I didn't mean to do that. We talked about the cat. That was fun. And the man who got stuck in the slide at the school. It took the firefighters 30 minutes to get him out of there. I had to reopen up the tab. I accidentally closed it. But the next article I wanted to read on and find out about is the discovery of an animal that a hunter found. I want to see if there's images provided by the animal. Let me go back into my history and pull that up. Let's see here. 6 tabs were open. I didn't mean to close it. Let me see if I can find that tab. Here it is. In the wood stork. That's what I want to learn about now. It says here a rare subtropical wood stork was discovered by a deer hunter in Wisconsin. I want to see and learn about the wood stork now. Wood stork discovered by deer. Put that in. Wood stork discovered by hunter in Wisconsin. And so many things going on in the world, isn't it? Here it is. Oh my gosh, I see it. Thank you, AI Overview, for providing this information and the picture. A hunter in Wisconsin, guys, spotted a rare wood stork, a subtropical bird usually found in the southern U.S. and central South America, in the Mud Lake Wildlife Area. The sighting occurred in Columbia County, northeast of Madison, while the hunter was scouting for deer. Wood storks are considered threatened under the Endangered Species Act. The wood stork, man, it's got broad shoulders. If you want to see it, you can type in like wood stork in your Google search. It looks almost humanistic from the neck to the shoulders part and up to the arm part. Wow, that is a rare bird. Details. The hunter scouting for deer first saw the wood stork on Sunday, guys. The bird was found in a remote section of Mud Lake Wildlife Area. Huron Marsh Bird Club President Jeff Boss confirmed the sighting. Wood storks are typically found in Gulf Coast states in Central and South America. Experts suggest the bird may have gotten lost during its travels or blown off course by a storm, according to a CBS 42 report. This is not the first unusual bird sighting in Wisconsin, guys, as the roseate spoonbill was spotted in Green Bay in 2023. That sounds pretty. Wood storks are the only native stork species in the United States, according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Shouts out to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. They are listed as threatened under the Federal Endangered Species Act. And finally, the birds are known for their gray, scaly skin on their heads and upper necks, and can only hiss, not vocalize. So you mean these birds don't bird like usual birds? Wow. You guys, I think I'm gonna want to do more research on this bird. I'm going to make a note of this bird, okay? The bird is unique looking. Wood stork. I want to learn more about the wood stork bird. I want to learn more about the wood stork bird. Wood stork bird. I made a note to myself so I could learn more about that bird. He's uniquely shaped, guys. Back to my regular notes at hand. We're going to do a summary of the fun things we read together about. In the first hour of this live, everyone was rolling on the floor. You should have seen how many laughing emojis were flying in the chat. Usually I get like hearts and stuff in here, but when I was reading about the article with the cat who was caught smuggling street pharmaceuticals into the prison, the laugh emojis were flying in. It was funny. Welcome in, Douglas family. How are you guys doing? Long time no see, you guys. Welcome and good morning to all of you. So here's a brief summary of some of the things. Knowing me, because I get caught up in what I'm reading, I might just read this over. I'll try to refrain from that. But in animal news, at the top of the hour, the first hour, once again, thanks Douglas family for coming in. There is, in Wyoming, a mischievous fox nicknamed the Sneaker Snatcher became notorious for stealing shoes from campsites at Grand Canyon Teton National Park. Surprisingly, some campers began intentionally leaving out their footwear, perhaps hoping for a visit from the furry bandit. Park officials issued warnings urging visitors not to encourage wildlife by leaving belongings accessible. That was the story we opened up with. Let me sit down and move my keyboard over a bit. Yes, animal news on LA TV. Last Tuesday, we kind of talked about animal news if you want to deem Chuck a mouse. Last Tuesday on here, we talked about Chuck E. Cheese being arrested. They showed pictures and everything, and how it could have had a negative impact on the children as the police casually and comfortably arrested Chuck E. Cheese in front of the poor children. I'm like, what the age? Thank you for coming in, Daggett Eric. I'm watching you live from Africa, Ghana. Welcome in from Ghana. Thank you so much. Shouts out to Ghana. Meow, meow, meow. And then I'll close with this right here. I had to read this again because to me it's sad and funny. In Costa Rica was apprehended for attempting to smuggle over 230 grams of marijuana and 67 grams of crack seed into a prison. Yes, courier was spotted jumping over a fence by guards and was later turned over to the National Health Service for evaluation, y'all. We did a deeper dive and they gave this cat a nickname. They named it Narco Cat or Narco Kitten. I cannot. If there's not a way to start your day, your morning, on a good note, I don't know what is. Yes, the cat was busted for currying over street farmers, and it happened at nighttime. The cat is notorious. Yes, it is. He's not on the run. They called him the cat. To our knowledge, all we have so far is that the cat is okay. Now the authorities have turned their eyes over more to the people in question who trained the cat to jump over the moon and back to deliver the street pharmaceuticals to the prison, you know. I looked to see if Narco Cat, yes, that's what they're calling this poor animal. I looked to see if Narco Cat had an Instagram page. No, he don't, but there's news about him on there. I cannot. Let me go to the survey. We have 78 of you cool peeps who have happily participated in this morning's survey. Shouts out to all of you. A round of applause. Thank you for participating in this morning's survey. Which cereal would you choose today? And this was shiny moment. Thank you. Applause. Thank you. So on the record we have Fruit Loops coming in at 37%, Frosted Flakes at 32%, Quiver Tentacle Voice, pass. I'll just eat McDonald's breakfast at 31%. I'm getting ready to end the poll with to see the participation results with Fruit Loops winning. And it's funny because although I voted for McDonald's, I am currently eating Fruit Loops and Lucky Charms cereal at the same time. Crunch, 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 and it is good too. I can't say at this moment I'm thankful that they did take some of the sugar out of the cereal, because cereal dry, I could have cavities by now. Also, the next thing is, in reference to sugary cereals, I think they should have both. You know how they have like Coca-Cola throwback, Pepsi throwback, where the soda products are made the way they were originally made, with lots of sugar. Those are the throwbacks. I think they should do that with the cereal. Have the throwback cereal for those who are fully aware of what they're getting into and that they're consuming tons of sugar the way cereal used to be made, or for the ones who want to refrain from so much sugar, high fructose corn syrup, which is sugar to me. You know, you can pick and choose what you want, the healthy cereal or the less healthy cereal. So that's what I'm thinking, because it's so sweet, you know. Well, once upon a time it used to be sweet, oh my gosh, but now it's not. I saw somebody in my past where, before everyone got on this health conscious kick where cereal was super sweet, they added more cereal on top of that. I'm like, ouch, man. To each his own though. Long as you're not making me eat it, everything's right in the world with me. It is 6:43 a.m. on a Taco Tuesday. I had a good time reading these articles with silly topics today. Let me go over and make sure I have all my notes noted, my I's dotted and my T's crossed before I. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, because it is true. I wouldn't be this far without all of you guys and your audience participation, and for you being curious of saying, what in the world is going on over here? Who is that in this cow suit? It is too early for all this. Am I going crazy? No, you're not going crazy. I'm seeing. And tomorrow, a lady outfit. Reading the news as we are exploring the YouTube Bible. So I'll be on tomorrow, and this week is going by so fast. I just made plans on my day off on what I was going to talk about this week, and tomorrow's already about to be hump day. Unbelievable. Let me see if I have my fun facts in here, and I want to put some more cows in the chat because it's fun, and I need to put closing remarks before I get out of here. Let's see here. Two screens at the same time, guys. Thank you so much, Tarsis. Once again, thank you for your support. Hercules said, what's up? He'll see you on Friday. Good looking out. Thank you. You guys have a great night and some morning. I appreciate you guys coming in. And I have to marks. What can I type in on my handy dandy keyboard today? Closing remarks. Thank you guys for putting calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Move. Calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Move. Calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Liking, share, subscribing, putting calls in the chat. I like cows. They are so. I cannot. Cows forever. I watch Wendy Williams on the reruns, and I want to get back talking about her. I have a playlist dedicated just about Wendy Williams, as a matter of fact, in my celebrity news and things column on my homepage. There is a Wendy Williams playlist, and it's just all about her and me reporting on her and me having a girl chat with her. It's kind of like a Dear Wendy, because I know she watches all the videos, and I did a Dear Wendy and I just wanted to spend time with her, so I went live and I dressed up in my princess dress and my tiara, and I was just a girl. I was in all my all pink, and I chatted with her as if I was there with her in real life, pretending and believing that she was watching along with me. I was wishing her well wishes, expressing how I felt her pain of being in a situation where people are in control of your finances, trying to place stories on you that aren't true, and seeing her still fight to try to get out, and her being able to see her son graduate. So yeah, that was my way, in addition to prayers, to reach out to Wendy, say, girl, I love you, I miss you, I care for you, and I don't feel bad. So yes, there's a Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck playlist, and a TGIF playlist, remember, with Fox Soul and all of them. I followed them. So there's a separate playlist in my celebrity news and things dedicated specifically for them. And for the newer generation, there's Cooking with Kaya. I have 4 videos about cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, because I was genuinely interested in her and was wondering why she was crying that day and wondering where she was. And since I'm older than her, wanted to give her some advice on how she could salvage her reputation and do better. But hey, you can only lead them to the water, but that's my way of doing my part. So yeah, I still watch Wendy Williams. Thanks for asking that. Humans, you too have a fantastic morning. XO Christy, I love you. Thank you. I love you back. Thank you so much. And who asked that question as far as Wendy Williams is Daisy Campbell. Do you still watch Wendy Williams? Thank you for asking that question, because it prompted me to remind you all that I do have other things on here on YouTube. Besides the morning move, I saw yesterday, like, you know how when you go into your, not chart command, Star Trek, how you go into your YouTube studio and you can go and see who's currently watching your videos in real time, like at the hour or in 48 hours. Well, I saw that some of you are watching my Atlanta Journal-Constitution videos, and I'm in my cow suit. So I really appreciate you guys going back and seeing all the things I have and finding something that interests you. This is a variety platform, so I have multiple categories. Oh, no way! What's up, Unicorn Girl? Yeah, she said, OMG, I love cows. My zodiac is bulls. That's dope. How are you? Dazzler Campbell, will you bring back On the Freeway with the Kellys? I really love that. I have that picture on there. Thank you for asking. My husband and I are so cool. We've been married for 10 years. And yes, Freeway with the Kellys, we have another one that's released. It's actually done. It's just been in, promotion as a rotation as a promotion. But all I have to do is press play and it is play. I'm waiting for my husband because I do want to make another one. We have 2 made already. He's so busy. He works so much, so I like giving him his time and his space while we work behind the scenes. But yeah, I'll kick that to him and I'll ask him, what day he wants to release it, because it's already done. It's a small video of us, but we're just hanging out together. Thank you so much for asking. Let me look for who asked that. Daisy Campbell, will you bring back On the Freeway with the Kellys? I really enjoy that too. My husband did too. Thank you so much for asking. And I'll bring that back to his attention and ask him when he's ready to release it. So, and thank you for putting cows in the chat. Oh my goodness, Strawberry Fields, how you doing? Welcome back. We have Yamnles. Let me look over here. Yalimnes Pug. Hi, how are you doing? My apologies for saying you guys' name wrong. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I think if you fix the angle of the phone, you may not see up in my nostrils, but why are you all in my nostrils? Do I have boogies in it? What's going on, Zebedees? Thank you for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting. I haven't even gotten around to morning remarks. Closing remarks because I'm chilling with my homies. I'm chilling with my cool peeps, chatting with you guys. Once again, thank you for reminding me about the play. Get my closing remarks in here, But if you guys have any other comments, I'll get to those. Currently, I'm going to type in my closing remarks of what I got out of this today. I'm going to close with talking about the Narco Cat. That's the highlight of the whole thing. Narco Cat needs to have a YouTube page. They need an Instagram page, because this, I want to see Narco Cat on t-shirts, man. This could really be something. So let me put closing remarks, and let me see what we have here. In here, yes, Narco Cat is the thing. We talked about that for a good while. I mean, I had to do a to figure out what the heck was going on, followed by the poor man getting stuck in the slide. Yes, an adult got stuck in the slide, and it took the fire department 30 minutes to get the man out. This reminds me of last week's video where a woman who was cheating in Chuck E. Cheese, a Chuck E. Cheese game, she got her arm stuck, and the fire department had to come help her, but she didn't go home with her family to eat. I'm looking for my computer emoji. Computer. Excuse me. Excuse me. Closing remarks. The Narco Cat. The Narco Cat made me and everybody else in the chat bug out today. Bug out today. It was so funny. I'm gonna get my notes together because I have a video and dedicated just to the cat. It's funny. C-A-T. I'm looking for the cat emoji where he's crying, laughing. So my closing remarks today are short because that was funny. He took the cake. The Narco Cat, oops, typo, had me and everybody else in the chat bugging out. So it's had. The Narco Cat had me and everybody else bugging out. And the typo, whoopsies. In the chat bugging out. I fixed my typo. Now let me reread it again. The Narco Cat had me and everybody. There we go. Corrected. Wow, guys, thank you so much. We are almost in the chat. I really appreciate that. Let me see here. I closed out the survey. Sometimes I forget to close out. I want to because I don't know if it erases it. It's like if I don't close out the survey, I don't think it saves it in replay game. So I remember to close the survey. So when you guys come back and watch it on replay, you can see who voted for what. Did I miss anything? I'm looking over here. Let's see. We got Joey C in the Heezy, Jericho in the house. Jericho like the TV show. There we go. I think I read everything. Strawberry Fields put. Y'all see Strawberry Fields comment? It's got the Street Pharmaceuticals, the leaves, and the cat laughing for Narco Cat. Not unfortunately TV show. Remember Cocaine Bear the movie? Dun 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 dun, Narco Cat and Cocaine Bear. Dun 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 dun. I was getting ready to get out of here. I was waiting for you guys to see if you had anything else to say because I had a little bit more time. I believe I responded to everyone's comment. And thank you again for asking about on the freeway with the Kellys. That is very fun doing that. Let's see here. All right, so let me get ready to close this out. That's my going off song, but sometimes I sing it throughout the time. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. It means a lot to me. Now, I wouldn't be past my goal of 5K subs and more watch time if it wasn't for all of you. My name is LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Tomorrow I'll be wearing my ladybug costume, and Thursday it'll be random Thursday topics. I'll be as myself, so you might get hit with something serious, you may get hit with something random, but who knows, but it'll be for me. And then on Friday, Hercules the shark will be on. Hercules. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. You guys have a great, safe week, and remember, no cap, you guys are very brave, more than you know, with all this crap that's going on in the world. Thank you for being you. Thank you for showing up as the best you as you can. Every day counts. The biggest fight that you'll ever be is being true to yourself. That's the biggest fight you'll ever have. My name is LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Talk to my people, all my beautiful people. Let's see here. Oh, let me retake a picture of this. We did good today. I still have Twitch people on. Let me put hearts in the chat before my video goes out. Sending love to everyone because they deserve it. Thank you, everyone. And for my Twitch people, let me look for another video for you all. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Uh-oh, I don't want to knock that over. THANKV, everyone, for your support. Thank you, everyone, for your support. That's that on that. And minimize the page. Get to my OBS. What's going on, my Twitch people? Play game. I want to take a screenshot of my accomplishments. My phone's on one today. There we go. Push done. And let me fix this. Let me erase this out of there. I want that to show. Alright, let me put my earpiece in so I can get back plugged into the matrix. Plug me into the matrix already. Not the bad people though. Now the red pill is for the good people, right? Yeah. Let me get this back on. Sarah Jakes Roberts, she'd be like, turn me up in the microphone. Turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up in the microphone. Oh, I'm like, girl. Where your daddy at? He need to have you sit down. In the words of Wendy Williams, have several seats. Take several seats. We had a great turnout yesterday for Morning Move and a great turnout today for Morning Move. I am very thankful we got over the 1,000 views. I'm currently looking for a video to put in my background and pick up where I left off. I had to have positive stuff going on in the background to keep me in my right sound mind. So this is a bonus video behind the scenes, so it seems, now that the Morning Move is finished on YouTube. Source of media, let me find another video. What you guys think about the hydrocortisone video that I put out yesterday? It had me laughing. Hydrocortisone. Oh my gosh, is she stuck? No, I'm not stuck, it's me being silly, looking for what I can play for you guys. Music, old videos, what's in here? Let me go into the old files and see what I can pull up. What is the library going to the library? Wow, this is really old. I don't know if I want to go back that far. I have to continue all my stuff for obvious reasons. I don't want to go back that far. 2015 videos. Those are my 2015 videos. Oh, is the Telecom the Whale video in there? Maybe I'll play Preston the Talking Dog. Wow, I'm gonna play Preston the Talking Dog. Let me load him up. Let me push OK.
One day, I'm gonna come home.
Let me see
I'm gonna come over and bite your leg off.
Play.
Quit feeding me all these cheap dog foods that you see at the Dollar Tree. Okay, I take that back. I went to the Dollar Tree and I saw a gravy train. Okay, I can take frickin' gravy train.
Just one moment, guys.
But not the dry gravy train. It's disgusting. The bag deliberately says it makes its own gravy. How do you effing think it's gonna make its own gravy?
Okay,
you're sure definitely not gonna have the decency to pour water in there.
Maybe
we make our own
9
gravy.
or 8 years ago, I was toying around with
if you're gonna give me gravy train from the Dollar Tree,
AI apps before AI really became online and effective as it is today. You know how like on the iPhone and even on my Android phone, I have a select animals where I can talk and like pretend to be an animal, if that makes sense. So here's Preston the Talking Dog. I'll close out playing him.
I'm gonna come over and bite your leg off.
Oh gosh.
Quit feeding me all these cheap dog foods that you see at the Dollar Tree.
Okay, here's Preston the Talking Dog. This is me doing the voiceover. Here we go.
One day, I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna come over and bite your leg off. Quit feeding me all these cheap dog foods that you see at the Dollar Tree. Okay, I take that back. I went to the Dollar Tree and I saw a gravy train. Okay, I can take frickin' gravy train, I guess. but not the dry gravy train. It's disgusting. The bag deliberately says it makes its own gravy. How do you effing think it's gonna make its own gravy? You're sure definitely not gonna have the decency to pour water in there. We make our own gravy. I make my own gravy. So if you're gonna get me gravy train from the Dollar Tree, make sure it's in the freaking can. Or one day, I'm gonna be bad and bite your hand off and run away. This freaking world's coming to an end anyways. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm a dog. I can do what I choose. I can choose to stay here in the house with you and eat this cheap food, but run on my own. Run on my own. One day, I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna come over and bite your leg off. Quit feeding me all these cheap dog foods that you see at the Dollar Tree. Okay, I take that back. I went to the Dollar Tree and I saw a gravy train. Okay, I can take frickin' gravy train, I guess. But not the dry gravy train. It's disgusting. The bag deliberately says it makes its own gravy. How do you effing think it's gonna make its own gravy? You're sure definitely not gonna have the decency to pour water in there. We make our own gravy. I make my own gravy. So if you're gonna get me gravy train from the Dollar Tree, make sure it's in the freaking can. Or one day, I'm gonna be bad and bite your hand off and run away. This freaking world's coming to an end anyways.
Oh, man.
I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm a dog. I can do what I choose. I can choose to stay here in the house with you and eat this cheap food, but run on my own. Run on my own. One day, I'm gonna come
Alright, I
home.
have it on the loop.
I'm gonna come over and bite your leg off.
Silence Preston.
Quit feeding me all these cheap dog foods that you see at the Dollar Tree.
That's Preston the talking dog. I'm gonna have to bring him back. Thank you guys for coming in for behind the scenes. Thank you, Twitch people. Thank you, YouTube Replay Game, for following this same exact video that I upload over there. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy.
Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I was told if I repeated myself, you guys would like, share, comment, and subscribe.
We don't do that to people. It's totally up to them if they want to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We don't act like that over here. We don't manipulate people to try to get likes. Look at me. I'm a cow. I'm 90 years old and I'm in a cow suit. It's up to y'all whether y'all wanna join me over here in the land of the crazy or not. I'm out of here.